Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Monday. Um, Super tired today. I didn't really sleep well on the couch before waking up for waking up for this. Um, but yeah, we're ready to go. I think just, broader market equities are opening lower pretty significantly. It's about a 1% gap down. Um, so it should be good for shorts, but at the same time, there might not be a ton of opportunities. So we'll see what happens. Pre-market is opening in just about a couple seconds. But we'll stay sharp. FFAI could be good. 1,000 shares. Want it to get to like 4.6. I don't think it'll get there. Could honestly. Should watch closely. 4.6 is really important. I would love to short here, but I would be targeting the bottom. And I'm not getting my 10 cents otherwise. It really sucks. Let's see. It has an opportunity for one more push above 4.4, but that was kind of the perfect time was that 4.4 area. Just wouldn't think it would come down to 3.4, but it looks like it might. Unfortunate. It's just the problem with some of these cheaper stocks. And with passing this eval, it's kind of tough to take those early. Okay, this is the only other opportunity. So on this comeback, if it breaks above 4.4, I could probably short pretty comfortably. 4.6 is kind of where I want to be. Okay, this is our only chance. I don't think it gets that high though. Yeah, it's too bearish above point 0.4. Still a possibility. Let's see. So 4.4 got pooped on pretty hard. It came down to tap 3.7. Buyers came interested in 3.7. So if we want that 10 cents, 4647 is like where we would want to short. New stock alert. Oh man, just wanted it to squeeze a little more. 5.8. I just put an order at 5.8 for like 800 shares. Want to give a little room to be able to add, and 10 cents would give me $80 if it doesn't give me the opportunity to add. Yeah, it's too bad. These are like good opportunities, but those the 10-cent restriction is pretty inhibiting. I don't know if that's the right word. I'm not really good at words. There's plenty of time. The market is a bit hotter today, which makes things interesting. Like, at least I'm not just sitting here clicking all the time. There's multiple stocks that I can kind of watch. Problem is they're too cheap, but there's always room for them to kind of move. Interesting, I didn't get filled there. Why didn't I get filled? It went clearly above my... Why am I not getting filled? Like, should add there. Sorry. It's probably loud for you guys. Again, another situation where I'm like, why am I not getting filled there? Yeah, we're playing this down to about there. Start of the move. That's fucking stupid. Man, I miss like trading my own capital because you don't deal with shit like this. I mean, obviously, you run into situations where you don't get filled, but it's just fucking annoying. Like, I wanted to short here and add here, and took forever to get filled here. Then I try and add, I don't get filled. Super frustrating. This is really looking bullish now. I guess I really should have targeted around here, but cost is 105, so yeah, this should be fine. I still have room for like, honestly, another 250 shares on the breakout. So 115, yeah, targeting 115. Hopefully we get there now. You know what I mean? Like, that's just fucking bullshit. You see prints for 115, but not getting the fill is just fucking annoying. There's still another chance for it to go. Do really like this short. 1 cent. Nope. This could be like a really big trade if just bullshit doesn't happen. Just so unfortunate. It's okay. I mean, if I just have a $25 win today, it's okay. But this was a really good opportunity. Just limited by the platform. Honestly, like doing these videos live makes Trade the Pool kind of look like shit sometimes. The way these, my orders are there, but I'm just not getting filled. It really doesn't make it look good as a platform, but what can you do? Like, dude. Yeah, there's not much I could do here. I'm gonna brush my teeth. This will be the only trade I take. I like the entry at 114 based on these rejections. I'm otherwise waiting to 95. So I'm gonna go brush my teeth and come back. Either this hits and I make about 25 bucks, um, or it doesn't, and we lose 50. But yeah, I'll be back. So strictly from like a candlestick perspective, it looks really bad being. Oh, AIFF looks interesting right now. Oh, it still has a lot of room to go. Um, Talking about ZYBT though, from a candlestick perspective, I'm gonna make a video on this. It really doesn't look good from a short because all of these levels above one or below one are getting bought up. So when you set a price target under there, it has to take out those lows in order for it to sell off, you know? So when it's consolidating like this, it's obviously not ideal because the mean reversion already happened, right? We're at the mean. So now it's a matter of does it break down or does it make another leg up? That being said, 114 is still an area where there could be a snapback based on kind of technical. So I'm leaving my order there, and from what it looks like, it could go up and hit there, um, but can't see into the future. So kind of just have to wait here and and see what happens. Although the price is getting bought below one, there hasn't really been another push back. Um, the highs are also lower, so it's kind of in this like triangle. So it'll either break down or, get hyper bought up and whatever happens, happens. So now we're approaching these areas of lows and it could bounce back up, but from the time in sales, if I just pull this over, it's just getting sold off. There's only red here. So in these situations, it doesn't make sense to like cover. Unless you see that big jump up 4 or 5 cents, that's like a sign of like, okay, this might be onto like this might actually have buying pressure there. So again, lower highs are important. So now on this bounce back up, do we reclaim one? Do we reclaim 105? So we just, I don't know if we saw on the tape, but 9.5 hit. So it's not looking like it's going to reclaim those levels, but again, I'm not seeing a bunch of red like I was before. It's sort of just chopping, but definitely leaning more bearish. So now we are seeing more red. It's leaning more bearish. Um, that's how you trade and stay in a trade, at least a scalp. Um, you want to find those opportunities of volatility, specifically in the small cap space. Um, let's see if that counted. I always get a bit nervous about trades where it's like 10 cents exactly because depending on rounding, like I feel like sometimes it might not be exactly 10 cents of profit, but it looks like it did count. So we're at like 140 right now. I'm really, really upset about my loss on Friday, and I'm glad I was really able to lock in today, not really let it affect me. Um, not taking like a bad setup. There were a couple bad setups today that I probably would have taken at the start of this evaluation. Um, but the 10 cents of profit, I will say, like really limits you because a lot of the time what's popping is stuff that's under $1 a share. Got pretty lucky with ZYBT. It's been a while since I've seen something that popped like it did. Um, I saw it when it was in like 99 on the scanner, and then it started popping up to 105. So I took that short at 105, and I was looking to add a little bit higher, kind of that 110 area, but I never got it. Then obviously you guys saw like I based on this candle, I was like, okay, we're probably gonna push higher, and then that's gonna get shorted on the breakout. When it's driven down this much, you have some bag holders at the top where there's volume. Um, so shorting above those kind of areas are very can be very lucrative. But the tough thing is how high it goes above that area. I like to short kind of close to it, but if you get caught in these crazy breakouts, you're in a drawdown. And that's what killed my account kind of in the months of November and December is we were seeing this getting driven down, and then on the next breakout, it would go up crazy. Um, so I kind of altered my strategy, but the reality is you just want to see that selling pressure and significant amounts of it um, to make the next move. So that's kind of my 2 cents. I hope people can learn how to trade from these videos. I'm realizing that there isn't really any reason for me to not talk about everything because at the end of the day, it all comes down to execution. And if someone is really good at execution, they'd be able to do this. But and yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyways, $22 on that trade. Again, like full size, that's double. Um, but kind of limited by execution speed and whatnot. But um, yeah. Well, goal at the end of this week. Let's see, we have until 4:18. So goal at the end of this week is going to be above 200. Um, so keeping it modest. That should be really 2 to 3 trades. Um, and then next week and the week after is going to be really that final push. And then hopefully we get funded. I mean, not hopefully, we will get funded. Um, and then I can try and get that first payout, which would be fun to document on here. Um, and then once I do that, I will look to get a new evaluation, that 25K evaluation. Either that will happen, or I will reopen my live account with a kind of daily pause in there. Um, and just trade my live capital. It kind of depends. I'm looking at different brokers right now and also emailing my old one. It really depends on if they have that functionality and whatnot. I really do miss that software. So anyways, lots of babbling this video, but it kind of a little bit insight into the plans. And also my mindset right now. But I hope you enjoyed and leave a comment if you guys have any questions. Peace.